Hey, it's Pratty Matty. If you're old like me, you probably played an epic racer game in the 2000s called LEGO Racers. I was given the chance to play LEGO 2K Drive and thought I'd use some of my LEGO skills to put together some of the vehicles for the game. To make the fantastic Basil the Batlord, follow these steps. All of the builds that you see have been made as close to the original design as possible, which is difficult in 2K because the chassis sizes are different and the pieces you get aren't quite the same. Following this guide will help when using the stock pieces within the game. So, let's get building. Choose the off-road set and then get going with the old school chassis. Paint it black, changing the tyres to something a little bit more chunky. First, use these 2x4 pieces in black all the way to the middle of the chassis. Then use a thin version to build the middle. Next, we'll use these wing pieces in red to create the bat wings. Then top it with this smooth single stud. Now we're going to build the sides with these small wing pieces in black. Build it up like this. Now use a 4x1 block to make the front, followed by 2 long wedges. Fill in this section with a flat 3x2 piece and finish the driver's cab with a 4x1 block. Now we can build the inverted back pieces on both sides. Get your driver in position and give them a red wheel. Now we've got the shape of the car, let's build the back. Use 2 red wing pieces at the back, followed by a 2x1 flat piece. As this build is slightly longer than the original, I filled in these blank spaces with some wedge vents. Now I use a Technic flat base in black with a connecting pointing upwards. I like to call this one the upside down umbrella. Slide a circular block piece onto it and build the length of the rocket booster, capping it with a cone. To make it a little longer, I used some flat circle pieces and added a dish piece in red. I then filled the middle with a black cap. To make it look a bit more like the original, I added the upside down umbrella to the top. Use some red light pieces to be on whilst boosting on the back. Now, as he's Basil the Batlord, I felt it fitting to use these bats either side, adjusting their position slightly so they can fit. Now, we'll build the bat head. In the original, it's a dragon piece, so I'm copying the design as best I can. Use a hinge piece, and angle the top forward slightly by 17 degrees. Then use this 2x1 flat piece with a single stud on top. Now a 3x1 in red. And a 2x1 underneath. Then use an inverted piece like this to be at the bottom of the mouth. Cap it with a white circle stud. On the top of the mouth is a red wedge. I added yellow eyes like this to always be on, and some red ones underneath to give it that fiery glow. Now to make the wings at the back. Add a tower block with studs on either side. Use these grip pieces to cap them off, and circular clips too. smooth stud wing piece. And there we have the bat/dragon head. That's Basil the Batlord's car. There's a little more space for you to fill in with some extra design pieces and add some more detail if you like. It is possible to make the head a little wider, as you can see here in one of my designs. If you'd like the instructions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to share the video if you liked it. I've been Pratty Matty. Thanks for stopping by.